In this ever-changing job market, one thing which has never faded with time is the heap of applications for every job out there. For most of the job openings, there are hundreds of applicants competing to secure a position, and most of the resumes submitted by these applicants are look-alike, with a similar kind of academic background, certifications, technical skills, training programs, etc. Hence, to stand out from the rest of the crowd, the applicants need to mention their soft skills at the forefront of job applications and be prepared with relevant examples that they have encountered during their professional or academic experience. So what are these soft skills? Soft skills are personality traits that tells a lot about an individual's personal attributes and how he or she interact with others. Soft skills tells us about who people truly are rather than what they know. Every employer wants to hire people with excellent soft skills, someone who can fit into the company culture and interact with other employees with empathy. For example, you have two neighbors. Let us name them ABC and XYZ. The neighbor ABC to your left is a poker face, does not interact with you much and loves his privacy. On the other hand, the neighbor XYZ is very pleasant to talk to and cares to listen carefully about what you have to say. Now let's say if you are in a situation where you need the help of your neighbors, then which one would you approach first? Of course, neighbor XYZ, right? In the same way, when the employers have to add a new member to their team or promote a team member with additional responsibilities, they always prefer someone with a positive attitude and a great work ethics. Someone who is a team player and can motivate the team in difficult situations. In my professional experience, I have witnessed employees lose their jobs or miss an opportunity for reasons like not being a cultural fit, not being a team player, lack of work ethics, poor listening skills. And yes, these employees were technically sound and good at what they do. But as per the employers, this category of employees might be a great fit for jobs where they have to run the show alone, but very difficult to deal with when put in a team environment. This is why soft skills plays an important role when you are applying for a new job or climbing up the corporate ladder. COVID-19 has been a game changer for everyone in some or other way. People working in the corporate sector have been working from home for the past few months. Schools, colleges, and all other educational institutes have switched to online classes. Even though things might get better soon, most of the employers and organizations have adapted to this remote work culture and online classrooms in the majority for good. Employers always need people whom they can trust. Someone with honesty, excellent work ethics, leadership skills, great communication skills, listening skills, creativity, time management, positive attitude, adaptability, and the list goes on. Some of you might have a question. Soft skills were always important, so how COVID-19 has changed its level of importance? Let me share a quite common instance which most of you might have faced during this pandemic. Let's consider a situation before COVID. While working on-site in the office, when your laptop runs into a problem while sending an important email, or one of the major applications crashed, or you are facing a hard time joining the conference call with the client, then you will always have someone to assist you in no time. That could be your IT support team or maybe a colleague sitting next to you. Now post-COVID, imagine you came across one of the similar situations while working from home and your IT support team is not reachable for some reason and you are not a technical guy. Then what would you do? Would you just sit tight till someone approaches you with a fix or wait for some miracle to happen? Well, in that scenario, every employer expects you to be proactive and use your problem-solving skills. Analyze the situation, make the right decision, communicate the situation to the right person through an appropriate channel at the right time, or at least find an alternate solution rather than being a noob. This is just one of the basic examples to explain you how and why soft skills are so crucial not only in the job market but also in everyday life. Another reason for why you should work on your soft skills is because of the rise of artificial intelligence and automation. As discussed in my last video, in the next 10 years, robots can render certain categories of human labor obsolete. But the one thing which these machines cannot compete with humans will be soft skills, like empathy, strategy, creativity, communication, etc. Let me now share the top 5 soft skills based on a report released by LinkedIn at the beginning of this year. LinkedIn has prepared this report based on the data collected from 660 plus million professionals and 20 plus million jobs, and then came up with the top 5 soft skills in demand for 2020. However, this report was created based on the data before the pandemic. Priorities and the work culture have changed a lot during this pandemic, and by 2021, LinkedIn might have a completely different list. So here are the top 5 soft skills. Number 1. Creativity. It is the ability to look into a problem from a different perspective and find a solution to it, or maybe even use your imagination to generate new ideas. This soft skill can be learned and developed over time, and it can help teams and organizations move in more productive directions. Number 2. Persuasion. It is the ability to convince people to agree with an idea. According to Robert Cialdini, author of The Psychology of Persuasion, persuasion is simply asking people to move in your direction by explaining or offering genuine reasons that are in their benefits to accept. Number 3. Collaboration. It is a skill used when working with others towards achieving a common goal. In a workplace, effective collaboration is measured by analyzing if the output achieved through collaboration is better than the output generated by an individual working alone. Number 4. Adaptability. It refers to a person's ability to learn and accept the changing work environment positively. Adaptability is not only about getting adjusted to a particular situation. In fact, it is about implementing the new changes in actions with smoothness and timeliness without any major setback. Number 5. Emotional intelligence. It is the ability to identify your emotions, analyze and register these emotional informations, understand what they are telling you, and then manage those emotions effectively. According to Mariah De Leon, Vice President of People at Glassdoor, emotional intelligence will bring your company more engaged and committed employees, and that spells success. I hope you got some insight on soft skills and its importance. If you like this video, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing to this channel if you find it useful. And if you have any ideas or suggestions to share, then please feel free to comment down below and I'll be glad to reply. So goodbye for now, and I'll see you all in the next video.